Today we are doing the Tumor mode version of Titans Land. I recommend you watch the base video first and you actually know what the normal base game Tumor Titans are. Because I'm only going to be explaining the ones that are, well, not from the base game. Because you know what the levels are going to look like. Boulder Titan becomes Titan Catapult. He quite literally launches 2 Titans with a range of 40 at you. Kind of annoying, I know. The Russer Titan, Speed Coil Titan. That is literally just last phase normal mode. Is literally just third phase. Is Titans Land and King of Titan normal mode boss. This final phase but it does 25 damage, and it has a free second attack cooldown instead of 2. And instead of doing 100 damage, it does 25 damage. Kind of weak, I know. But he moves a lot. But he moves faster than dual speed now, so kind of annoying there, huh? Who else is there? Instead of Armored Titan, it becomes Robo Titan. He has 120 resistance, 600 armor, not 600, 300 armor, so quite tanky, and 6,000 HP. He's not spammed a lot, but he is quite annoying. He's also immune to insta-kills. So if you're trying to if you're in sandbox mode and you summon Deleter on your side, friggin' Deleter on your side, or the Terminator, it just does not kill him. It does no damage to him at all. Instead of Admin Titan, you have Rage Titan. The reason he's called Rage Titan and he doesn't insta-kill now is, let me just say this. Let me say a part of Blood's description. He abused his powers too much, so his admin status got revoked from him. Now is fueled by pure hate. He applies Hellfire every hit. He does 50 damage, applies Hellfire, and he attacks in 5 seconds. And because of his Hellfire, yeah. And he does 100 damage at base, and he attacks every for 3 seconds. So he's quite the menace. Instead of Bodybuilder Titan, you have Big Back Titan. He can heal, but he does 50 damage. Big AoE. This is how big he is. He's a big back, I know. He heals 100 every time he attacks. He heals by 100 by eating a big burger. He has 4,000 HP upon reaching half health. Will do a very powerful vomit attack, applying that does is 2,000 damage in a range of 10. Quite devastating. So War Titan is not War Titan anymore. He's veteran. He's retired Titan. It does what it says. He's retired. He just he seems weaker as he only has about 100 HP. And he has a cane. But after he dies, he gains 200 and 900 health, a total of 3,000 health. Every 0.3 seconds, he'll smack you with his cane, dealing 25 damage each time, and he attacks every 0.2 seconds, making him kind of devastating if you don't have tanky units. Instead of King Titan, we have God Titan. It's recommended you do not play this until you've defeated 2-star Mortis and at least 3 3-star Emons, because of how difficult this guy on 3-star is. Beating this guy on 3-star currently is impossible, so hope you don't mind. He has quadruple his normal form's health. That's 80,000 HP. That is the HP of 2 3-star Turkings. Which is tanky as ever. He has 4 mana in attacks. 1 divine. The first one is divine barrage. He sends out a barrage of hell fireballs. Each one has big AoE explosion applies. He shoots out about 20 of them. Each one does 100 damage and applies hellfire. And each one has a big AoE explosion, which can heavily damage your army. Yeah, if you don't know what that means, because of his health in 3-star, because in 3-star he does 4,000 damage with this in total, applies hellfire in a big radius, and has 160,000 HP. That's more than 3-star Emon! And I get it, some people have taken down 3-star Emon before. But like, bro. What the actual frick? This guy, the reason I say you have to beat 2-star Mortis before fighting this guy is because how ridiculous his last phase is. It quite literally is practically, because if you take 3-star or Deathbringer and 3-star or Infernus and 2-star Extreme, this guy's last phase can totally wipe them out. Like it's in in less than 4 minutes. Yeah, he's kind of crazy in this last phase. Currently, he's impossible on Freestar because of how much damage he does and how fast he attacks. His second attack is God's bombing. Is quite literally called God's laser. In his second attack, he can summon one of these three spells. Hellfire Ball summons a giant Hellfire Ball with humongous AoE and 300 damage, applying Hellfire, obviously. Death Ball applies the death effect in a humongous AoE. So they take the damage later. It also summons a bunch of... And then the final one is a mix of those. Hell Death Ball. It's quite annoying. He does actually give you a unit if you complete him on normal mode. You get War Titan. On Tumor mode, he actually gives you nothing because you already obtained him. But yeah. Also retired. His old form retired. Your Titan is the closest thing we have to old popular being attainable currently. His M3 is quite annoying. Super bombing. Remember Hellfighter's bombing jet? He summons that but with 4 times the damage and 2 times the explosion radius. So he doesn't crack. So if your base has 2000 HP, you're cooked. You're cooked, little bro. Although it does not do any damage to your base until there's no units you have out yet. His M4 is called God's Wrath because he throws the freaking sun at you. I'm not even joking when I say that. He throws the literal sun at you. It does 500 damage in a humongous area. It does 5,000 damage in a humongous area and applies Hellfire. Tarnished Wall is not helping you on this one. That's half of old Tarnished Wall's health. Then, at half health, he goes into his enraged state, which is near impossible on 2-star and impossible on 3-star. Nope. Although we don't have evidence that 2-star is possible with these. as nobody's done it yet. So there's no proof 2 stars possible with this abomination. In this phase, he has 1 attack, and he does it every 0.5 seconds to attack. In this phase, he is quite crazy. He basically turns into Deathbringer. Bringer's final phase, but more annoying. He rapidly does Hellfire punches, applying Hellfire, and does 200 damage.